A lot of people, truthfully, I just keep it a being with you. A lot of people never just read these scriptures before. A lot of people never just took the time to see what these scriptures even mean. I mean, if you want to be technical to the point, you didn't know what a tithe was until someone told you, and then you didn't know it was vegetation until someone showed you. You didn't know that it was something that was decided as a structural law. You didn't know it was something that was under a law, and then even if you did know it was under a law, you just assumed that, well, that part stopped. Some people thought it was principle. It's nothing in there that's showing you that it's principle. Even if we go back to Abraham or go back to Jacob, they did it that one time for a specific reason. And then the other thing with it too, if you really want to be technical about it, the Lord wasn't blessing the people because of the tithe. He was blessing the people when they ate the tithe in front of him or in the presence of the Lord, or when they gave it to the priest so the priest can eat it, or if they gave it to the poor, that every 3 year type of thing, or during the festival. So they weren't being blessed from giving the tithe. They was being blessed from giving the tithe and eating it in front of the Lord. So this weekend that just passed, this Sunday, how many people ate y'all money? How many people ate y'all money this weekend? The other thing, you're not going to see nowhere about Paul talking about a tithe, because Philippians 3:5 explains that Paul is a Benjamite. That means he's from the tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Benjamin was those who had land, so they had to give their tithe to the Levites. So he's not going to talk about anybody giving him tithe because it was for the Levites. He's not from the Levitical priesthood, so he would have no reason to talk about a tithe. Everywhere you see people giving in the New Testament, they were just giving free will on their own. There was not a percentage. There was not a tenth. There was nowhere where people were doing it for this particular reason. And then in all red, Jesus breaks it down in Matthew 23:23 about the tithe, and he says that tithe, yes, and he talks about the different types of tithe as in food. And then he said, but these are the better things. So the thing about it is, Jesus even explained that the tithe was food. And this is in all red. People always want to see stuff in all red. What Jesus says, I'm showing you that in all red, Matthew 23:23. And he even shows the tithe being food. And when he's saying tithe, he's still, according to Galatians 4:4, because he have yet to go to the cross, the whole time he's still under the Mosaic law. So he has yet to become unalived and become resurrected. So the whole time we're reading the Synoptic Gospels, I've said this plenty of times, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they're still under the old covenant. You have to start at the book of Acts and go forward to see stuff under the new covenant. So this is the other thing before I start this lesson in giving, because I'm going to break down some other stuff. We must understand that your giving has to do with your heart. If you think that giving has to do with the obligation, giving has to do with a command, or giving has to do with a requirement, you're missing the whole point of giving. If you think that when you give, you're going to be blessed automatically because of it, you're still missing giving. Luke 6:35 says, give expecting nothing in return. Then the thing about it is, you can give and it comes back in a totally different form than what you gave. And it can come back from somebody different. And it can come back from a different situation. So in this lesson in teaching and giving, the more people are going to start to give, the more you're going to realize that there's something bigger in it than just waiting for God to bless you in return. First of all, if you don't know what a blessing is, you've probably been blessed so long you don't even realize that you're being blessed. Don't think it's monetary. Don't think blessing is always something somebody have to give you financially or somebody have to do for you financially. We have a virus going around right now. All right. So the ones that don't have it and haven't been struck with it, you're blessed because you don't have this virus. Now there's people that might have the virus and they survived it and they got a chance that they didn't pass away from it. They're blessed because they didn't pass away from it. There's so many things that happen in life that you're blessed because this has happened or blessed because this hasn't happened, that you can never pin the blessing on one thing. And since that's so prominent in the church, we miss the whole totality of what God is trying to do. Let's look at the word.